What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's another beautiful, gorgeous Sunday evening. It's about 1 o'clock. Got a little bit of a late start, but I had to have my church. We're gonna be heading over the mountain. We're actually halfway over it right now. We're gonna be going to the ponds on the side of the road that you've seen me fish many times. It's been warming up a lot, so I'm thinking maybe a spinnerbait and a chatterbait would probably work really well. We're actually going to be joined by Cameron, which is the one who gave me the new lens for my GoPro. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen that I shattered my lens and he brought me a new one. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you totally should. I'll put it up right there so you guys can follow me. It's at Bass Whoopin' TV. Yeah, we're going to head over to the pond, and Cameron, I think, is going to bring his buddy Adam. So we're going to be joined by a couple people today. Hopefully we can get into some fish. But before we headed all the way over there, I wanted to make a stop so you guys can see the absolute beauty of this place once again. Sorry for the shakiness, but this place is gorgeous. I love coming up here. I haven't been up here in a while, and I figured I'd stop and show you guys before we headed to the ponds. But with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and load up and get all the way over there. It's probably about a 5-minute drive, and hopefully we'll be able to catch some fish. So you guys stay tuned and enjoy the video. Okay, let's rewind a little bit. After I filmed that intro, I fished over the mountain, then I fished at Fish Pond, and then I fished at Jenkins, and all day I didn't get a single bite. And you know, it had been snowing a few days before it was warm, so the water was a little bit dirtier than usual, and it was still really cold, so I'm thinking that could have been the issue. I don't really know for sure, but fished all day, didn't get a single bite. It's the next day, obviously, and we're here at the dump, which is the one place that I did not fish yesterday, so I'm gonna give that a try. And with the weather being warm yesterday and also today, it's a little bit warmer today than it was yesterday. I'm hoping that was enough to push the bass up a little bit more shallow, and maybe we can get some today on spinnerbait, chatterbait. I'll probably throw a drop shot too. I don't know, we're gonna throw a little bit of everything, but I'm hoping it's gonna be enough, having 2 warm days in a row, to push them up a little bit. You guys stay tuned, and once again, enjoy the rest of the video. I'm walking up this hill to the dump, and once again, I left something at home. I need to get a bag that I keep all my GoPro and camera equipment and stuff in, because I left the cord that I leave plugged into my GoPro to keep it at 100%. So I can only record until my batteries are dead, so hopefully we can catch some things pretty fast. But the wind's blowing a little bit. Maybe that'll do good with the spinnerbait. We'll see. We've made it up here. The wind is blowing a little bit every now and then, so I'm gonna go ahead and try the spinnerbait, and hopefully that'll be a good decision. Let's get to fishing, and hopefully we can catch something. I have a good feeling, but usually that doesn't mean anything. I've had many good feelings and left with a skunk, so won't know until we try. Sorry about the noise, and the wind might blow here in a second and even make the noise worse, but I was just gonna fill you guys in real quick. I did see about a 3-pounder right on the side of the bank, and I'm throwing a spinnerbait right now, and I'm pretty sure we can catch them today. But the issue is I only have those 2 batteries, and GoPro batteries, if you have a GoPro, you know they die pretty fast. So I'm gonna just fish and keep throwing different things, and when I hook one, I'll try to hurry up and press record to catch it. And if I don't, then at least I have a pattern. But I want to find the pattern before I start recording, that way I don't waste all the battery trying to find the pattern. But I'll see you guys in a second. For me, it'll probably be about an hour.
Finally, we're hooked up. Finally, we're hooked up on the spinnerbait. Oh yeah, it's not a bad fish either. Heck yeah. It just took a little bit of, oh wow, I don't know how that happened. Got him on this War Eagle, chartreuse and white spinnerbait. Yes. It's definitely not a bad fish. He's not as cold as I thought he would be. I just decided to come back here because this little area right here, when the wind blows, this whole part right here is like untouched because there's a point out there and a point right over here. So all that bait fish is blown into this area. So I knew there would be one here. Yes. All right, sorry for the wind, but we're gonna go ahead and let this chunky thing go. See you, buddy. Awesome. I knew the spinnerbait would work. I just had to give it time. That water's not really cold at all, so I've been fishing for probably around 2 hours, and that's the first bite I've had. So maybe I'll just stick with the spinnerbait and just keep walking the bank, trying to find these points and wind-blown banks and stuff, and hope for the best. But we didn't get skunked. Caught a nice fish, so it's a success. You guys stay tuned, and hopefully I'll be able to catch some more for you. Now that we've caught one, I'm pretty confident that we can pull in a few more with the spinnerbait. It's just, I don't know how long it's gonna take in between catches. So I'm not really sure if I want to continue to record or, oh, right in a tree. But yeah, what I was saying is I'm not really sure if I want to keep recording or do what I did and cut it off. I really like getting the hook set. I don't like starting to record after I'm already reeling in a fish. I'm probably going to record for a little bit, and if I go a long time without getting another bite, I'll go ahead and start doing what I was doing earlier. He hit it hard. He came out of nowhere. I mean, it's 10 till 4, and I've been here since around 2, so I've been here for 2 hours, and that was my first bite. There's a little spot right here. I'm not going down that. So I'm gonna walk down this dangerous hill here, and I'm gonna film it for 2 reasons. One, because I feel like there is a good chance that I could catch something down here because of that juiciness right there, and the wind's blowing this way so I can cast into it with the spinnerbait. The other reason is because there is a very, very, very good chance that I'm gonna fall, and we don't want to miss that. So we're gonna leave the camera rolling. Okay, there's really nowhere for me to stand, so I'm gonna stand right here because there's like a cinder block right there that's holding me up. This spot also isn't fished much because it's really hard to get here, and it's hard to stay here. Hurts your feet. This water's warming up like really fast. That's a fish, that's a good one. Come on, stay down. That's a really good fish, guys. Come on. Oh, this is hard to get to. Yes. No way. No way. I'm so glad I decided to film that. Look at that, right in the top of the mouth. He wasn't going anywhere. Oh,
Ah, there we go. Oh, you have to be freaking kidding me. Yes. All right, I'm gonna rinse her off and I gotta go up there and grab the scale and get a good camera. Look at what a monster. I gotta hold my arm all the way out for you guys to see that. What a bucket mouth. All right. Yes.
I'm so stoked. I got you guys like on the back of a dump truck just so I can keep you out of the wind. So if you do hear it, I'm sorry, but I got my scale here. Look at this monster fish here. I'm thinking it's probably like a 5 something, but we're gonna find out. Let's see here. We're gonna zero it out. So it says 4 pounds, 11 ounces, so right under 5. We're gonna try one more time. Yeah, it's marked in at 411, so right under 5 pounds. That's crazy. I got a little excited. I haven't held a fish this size in a while, so I was immediately thought it was way bigger than it is, but still, that's a gorgeous fish. Look at this thing. I'm gonna grab a picture and get this bad girl in the water because we want to keep them healthy. Okay, sorry for the shakiness. Like I said, I have my phone, but one last look at her. We're gonna get her back out there. Thank you so much. That is a gorgeous fish. See you, girl. Yes! Oh man, I'm pumped. So glad I decided to walk down here and actually film, because I was gonna just leave it not filming. That way I could just press it and save my battery, press it when I got a bite, but I had a feeling about this spot because the wind's blowing to that side of the lake or pond, and there's a big laydown right here. And when the wind blows right there, it creates a little stale area right here, just like it did down there. And I know the fish didn't come from right here, it came from out there, but it was right when I got into the front of that laydown. So, man, it's been a good day, thank God. Stay tuned.
I'm gonna have to head to the house, so one more cast. Right along this bank. It's the last bank with sun on it. The wind's blowing on it right, so you never know. Well, that's unfortunate. I just come all the way down the hill and the gate is still open. There's nobody else up there. And the sign says that the new hours are until 3 o'clock. It's right at 6 o'clock and it's still opened. I could have took my car and I wouldn't have had to walk up or down that hill. Awesome. There you have it. A successful day, finally. Not only did we not get skunked, we also caught a really, really nice fish. You know, it's not very often that I hook into a, 4 or 5 pounder, so that felt amazing. Pretty soon, when the weather is like this every day, it's gonna be a lot easier for me to catch some of those bigger bass. I know springtime, which is technically right now, is one of the best times to fish, but for some reason around here, especially here at the dump, I do way better in the summer, especially when I can throw a frog. This is the best frog pond that I've ever been to, so I'm really excited for that. But I had a great day, but I'm gonna have to cut it off here and go get something to eat. I'm starving. So thank you guys so much for sticking with me and watching my videos. It truly means a lot. I know here lately the channel's been kind of stale and I haven't really been catching much, but I'm just the fisherman. I'm not the fish, so I can't make them bite. But I want to thank you guys for just being patient with me and leaving the feedback that you do. So if you enjoyed this video, like it, and leave a comment, because I do answer every single comment that I get. Unless it's in the spam, then it might take me a little bit longer, but I still end up getting to them eventually. So leave a like, drop a comment. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, because real soon when the weather warms up and stays warmed up, this channel's gonna get a whole lot better. So you guys stay tuned for that. Thank you so much. I will catch you guys maybe tomorrow, I don't know, but on the next video.